Hello, Taurus. My name is Barda from Mr. Peacock, and I'm going to be doing your general intuitive reading for May 4th through the 10th. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me go ahead and get a few guide cards real quick. Let's see. We've got the Two of Diamonds. Now, before I even get too far into this, these are just going to be short messages. I did initially take, and the Two of Hearts also fell down when I was sitting here thinking about Taurus. But I've got the Two of Diamonds, so it's definitely going to be business deals, meetings, financial, but it's also some kind of an arrangement with either two people, a partnership, or it's likely on the mind. Okay. What else? You know what? I think that's where we're going to leave that right there. All right, so your destiny card for the week of the 4th through the 10th is going to be the Two of Diamonds, which is about business deals and meetings and financial arrangements. Now, that can be, the messages may stem more from just that, but I think it's going to be working together. It's cooperation of some kind. All right. Yep. Or, I'm not laughing at you, but I know you are not the only sign that's going to be feeling this or sitting here feeling this. The next card I got that kind of backs up and clarifies what the Two of Diamonds is about is the Two of Swords, which is a decision, feeling blinded by a decision of some kind. Now, I'm not seeing love across the board here. Of course, I haven't pulled a whole bunch of other cards, but what I am seeing is a simple fact that it's almost like you're at a stalemate. You just don't know where to, it's like it's at a holding period. Whether this has to do with, I don't think it has to do just with business. I think it has to do with family. I think it has to do with where you're at in your life. I think it feels like it's stale, stuck, and stagnant for a hot minute. Do know that everything that you've been working for, and I told you this last week as well, it is actually going to be mobilizing. You are not the only sign that's feeling, if you've been feeling kind of stuck, like nothing's moving, trust me, this is something that is universal. This is something that is not just one person feeling. Many people are feeling this. Many zodiac signs are feeling this. Just hang in there. What you've been working for right now, it's kind of like almost, it feels like a holding pattern. That's what it feels like, where not much is going anywhere. Okay, that's not just for Taurus. That's going to be for all of you guys. But Taurus, just hang in there for a minute. All right, let's see. I want to switch here. We're just going to get some messages. Yes, I like those. Yes. What is your, okay, what is this about? Oh, there's a judgment coming. Oh, I like this, Taurus. You know, normally I wouldn't pull this many cards whatsoever, but your message is, no matter how you're feeling this week, I want you to just hang in there. I want you to just kind of keep it. I'm not even going to say focus. Do you need a break? Do you need to stop? Do you need to, I did that. I do these readings for free. I took a couple days. I didn't put them out on Friday. There is nothing wrong with taking a little you time. This is you needing to take a little you time, I think, because you've worked so hard, but you haven't seen it coming back. You haven't seen it coming back to the point to where you want to be. That's what I'm getting, where you feel you should be. Okay, so we've got the Four of Wands. All right, which is focused on family life. Okay, there's many more meanings, but I'm just going to pull out what the general, because this is just a short read. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is, this isn't just mind on the money. This is where you're wanting to take and invest your money in. And I know there's many meanings with this card as well too, but it's not just what, it's who you also want to invest your money in as well. And this is not talking about just, buying stuff for people. This is talking about a lifelong investment. And in the background here, I see there's a home here. I see there's property here. I see that it's just building a life. That's what this is about. The next card we've got right here is if you've been feeling stale, stuck, and stagnant, or feeling like you've been held back, I'm going to tell you right now, it's very temporary, because here's the Judgment card. There will be a judgment. And do you see all the people at the bottom here? Normally, the Judgment card means many, many, many things, okay? But what I'm going to pull out of this is this is you making a judgment of the people around you. You're kind of evaluating past, present, and future. You're not even really looking kind of at the future yet, but you are, because, you know, you've been sitting here kind of, it's been kind of, you're sitting here in limbo. That's what it feels like. But here's the thing is, it's getting ready to move. There's going to be there's a move forward, because here's the thing is, these people, I've got their arms stretched out, and a judgment's coming. Okay, a judgment's coming down. Like I said, this is general. This is very general, but there's so many meanings I can get from that. But the answers you've been looking for, do you see how that she's got her arms held out right there, and the trumpet is blaring right at her arms? Here's the thing, you're about to get that information you've been looking for. Here is the Knight of Swords. Now, whatever area of life it is, it says business. It doesn't necessarily have to be business, okay? But here's the thing is, it's about a decision. There's going to be a lightning fast moving forward. I do believe that. And the end result here for you, the end result is, I'm just going to go ahead and give this to you, because, and not go into just a little bit more. I'm hearing so much different stuff, but this is just a general reading. But so the end result is the Ten of Cups, and I'm going to set the Ten of Cups over here. That's happy family, happy home life. This is definitely going to be hitting those of you who have had, I mean, we got family cards here. We've got this right here is about building life. Okay, there's many meanings to it, but that's what I'm getting from this. And in this Judgment card right here, there's many people at the bottom, and it's just it's going to be, I'm telling you, it's coming in fast. It's coming in fast. Around the situation, I think it's more than just a situation. I think it's more of, I think you're just waiting. You have to wait. And it's like, you can't go forward. There's no moving forward. You have to wait. This is a pattern. That is not necessarily something you're doing. It is something that it's just universally, you have to wait. You're almost there. It's coming in so quick, it's not even freaking funny. That's what I get. But we've got the High Priestess card. Take and use your intuition on this. You know, you can feel it. You can taste this. This Ten of Cups is coming. Now, with the Ten of Cups, do realize, and you guys all know this, the Ten of Cups is not necessarily getting complete and total happiness, everything you asked for in life. That's not really what it means. Okay? Does it mean a happy home life and a happy family and a happy, the Ten of Cups is a completion of something, and it's a fulfillment, true. But here's the thing, is this is something you're working for. This is not something that's laid in your lap. That's what I mean by, it's not just a whole about, fulfillment and everything. Okay, but you're going to be feeling fulfilled is what I'm saying. But it's not due by what other people have laid in your lap. It's because of what you have done. Or it's showing me the Two of Pentacles. And I saw the Two of Hearts before. It did fall down, but I wasn't started yet. I was just thinking about Taurus. What could I pull up here? What can we see for the week? Because this is not just about a weekly reading anymore. It used to be, when I was doing weekly readings, it was about just that week. That's it. People are expanding. Zodiac signs, all of you guys are expanding on what you're thinking. You're looking out farther. And I'm not saying you're planning every step of your future, but you're looking for permanency. A lot of you are looking for permanency and something that is stable. And that's not just job-wise, that's also family-wise. That's like where your home is, who is in your life. Taurus has been doing a hell of a lot of evaluation. And it's not been a very good or a very easy ride. I'm going to say it's been a very rough ride, especially probably within the last, for some of you, the last 3 years. Some of you, especially the last 9 months, have been what I would call a mother. All right. Now, this is just a general reading, so I'm not going to get too far into it whatsoever. But Taurus, to me, it looks like just hang on there. Okay, this is going to be a week where don't expect a whole bunch to fast forward. Don't expect it all to happen. Okay, with Mercury in your sign, keep your communication practical. This is also, I'm not seeing where there can be a lot of confusion, but do be very clear in your communication. All right. But it's also talking about, it's taking a step back. This week, you're being asked to take a step back, not push forward, because you are about to be launched forward. That's what I'm getting. And this is stuff that you've been working for. This is not something that's laid in your lap at all. Let me see. What else? Yep. Well, I'm sitting here, as I said, there's so many messages, um, especially towards the end of April when I was doing them. The amount of messages I'm getting are out the roof because there's just so much. Everybody's going to be launching. Excuse my voice. Everybody's going to be launching forward. They're going to be doing quite quickly if they've been working on themselves. All right. Here is a closing thought message for Taurus. It comes from fucking Inner Peace cards, which I do love these. I think you had this one before and I just shuffled them. It says drop and give me Zen. It says pay the piper and move on. Okay, so I guess the message here is do you owe something or someone? Do you need to clean up or equalize out something, balance out something before you can move on? All right, that's probably what this holding pattern is. This is about to be alleviated here pretty soon. And I'm seeing, I'm telling you, for most of the zodiac signs, September is like a real bright one. It's a real bright month. And I'm telling you, it is going to be easing up. But this month, you're being asked to take a breath, Taurus. This week, you are being asked to kind of take a breath because you know what? You are in the right direction. This is a temporary holding pattern. You will not be feeling this way for long. All right, Taurus, I will talk to you next week.